The driving habits have definitely taken its toll, as it is common to see accidents all over India's streets. So it is not surprising that the number of accidents has quadrupled over the past 30 years, to over 400,000 in 2003, with nearly 90,000 fatalities. But that's only part of the story, because the streets have become much more crowded during that same period of time. In 2005, there were more than 20 times the number of registered vehicles that there were in the mid-70s. During that time, demolished vehicles, dead animals, and lame people had become an everyday sight. However, the situation is not as dreary as it sounds. In fact, the number of accidents and fatalities per registered vehicles has steadily declined over the past 30 years. And when compared with statistics of the U.S., that number of fatalities per registered vehicles is actually less than 1/5 that of the U.S. Although congestion is a major reason for reductions, some other reasons are tighter safety regulations, with stricter enforcement, and seat belts. Some of the older cars do not have any seat belts. However, newer vehicles are equipped with seat belts that secure, rather than a method of wrapping it around you and tucking it behind your back.
Yeah, see, the license has got green, yellow and red, right? This is a driving license. It was meant for so that you can punch on first 2 accidents, then another 2 accidents. The minute it reaches to 4 or 5, your license is cancelled and you are not allowed to drive. The initial concept was this, but then later, it did not get implemented at all. You make as many accidents as possible, this license will remain like this.
The helmet rule for two-wheelers is strictly enforced in some areas. It has also adapted to the country. First, the law was for all scooter and motorcycle riders to wear helmets. Then Sikhs, who wear turbans, so they couldn't fit the helmets over their heads. So they were allowed to be exempt. But then the women said it was difficult to fit the helmet over their hair. So they were also exempt. So now only men without turbans are required to wear helmets. Although safety regulations are a major reason for reduced fatalities on the road, the accepted reason by many for the reductions is due to the driving speeds. In that the more congested a road is, the slower one must drive. It is unlikely to have a fatal collision in a traffic jam. But the improving infrastructure is creating a situation with flowing traffic in a safer setting.